Claude's busy. Let's get back to you, Claude.
2016 PGA champion Jimmy Walker joining us in the open zone. Played today. What do you think about the golf course?
Thought it's playing fast. I know we got a little rain over the night, not a lot, but I didn't play yesterday, but it was still fast today, and the greens were seemed like they're pretty receptive. So, you know, it's kind of a fast off the tee, and I think it's a lot of, the golf course is, what are you going to hit off the tee? So there's going to be a lot of that going on. I think you're going to see all kinds of different approaches to playing the golf course.
Is that something that you like, the challenge that links golf gives you as a player to have a bunch of different options?
I think so. I mean, we get into that kind of rut at home where everything's super green and lush and very pretty. You know, I think this is a different kind of pretty. It gives you lots of options on what to do. You can be as aggressive as you want. You can hit low ones that travel on the ground further. You can bomb it. I mean, there's all kinds of options, especially, you know, a lot of it depends on the wind, I think.
Let's talk about your golf swing. We've been working a little bit on trying to get you to feel like you hit some fades with the irons. We tried to work on that with the driver, but one of the things that you said as the player is, listen, I see a draw with the driver. How is that in your head when you look at shots with the driver versus the iron? What looks different to you when you stand up over it?
You know, as the club gets longer, obviously, I think for me, it just is going to get harder to draw. It's just more around the body, not so upright, where the shorter clubs are more upright, and it's a lot easier to stay on top of it. So that's what, you know, we keep working on is trying to hit that shot, and we keep busting on it. But the driver, I've always hit kind of a draw with it, and it just looks, you know, it's kind of what my eye sees. But you know, just working on more control. That's what we've been doing.
All right, let's go ahead and hit an iron. So feel-wise, when you're trying to set up to hit your iron shot, just trying to feel like to keep the club a little bit more in front of you going back and through?
I do. It's just, it feels a little more outside of me on the way back, and then just a little bit, you know, not across the line, but just kind of finishing more left and holding off the face, but it's more of it's a release too. So you just kind of let it go. So I just kind of set up just fractionally open, club face just a fraction open. And just hit a nice, pretty fade up against the wind. You need a lot of control out here, and I think that can really help.
All right, so with the driver, the difficulty with the driver is your eye wants to see the fact that you're used to seeing the shape of a little bit of a draw.
That's right. So kind of got to go with the lady you brought to the dance. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So yeah, just a little more around the body, but still trying to stay kind of low and left and hit more of a flatter swing into the ball. I mean, I can't do any better than that for you, Claude.
Well, if you can keep doing that, you can kind of hit both. Lastly, Jimmy, you struggled a lot the last couple of years with Lyme disease. You know, how you feeling, and how has been kind of an advocate for talking about Lyme, you know, in the public stage, you know, affected you?
It's been interesting. It's you know, you kind of got to deal with what you're dealt, and I think I have. We've done all the medication, and I feel really good. There's still not only the physical part of it, there's also a mental part of it. There was things that I've struggled with short game wise, and a little bit of soft touch and feel, and something I've never had to deal with. So that's been a lot to address and overcome, and but I feel like we're really close to being over all of it, which is nice.
Well, play well this week. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Be a great story if Jimmy Walker played well this week.